Hi, this is for you if you are a prospective student. I hope this answers some of your questions. I try to respond as quickly as I can, but I do try to keep the emails down. I handle all of my email personally. The course is self-paced. Everything is recorded. If you miss a class, I place it in our folder for the month. Each month we have a folder, and I start students on the same day of the month. This is no different than a college class. I'm an educator, and I've been teaching adults for about 12 to 14 years, and I'm accustomed to bringing a class in and progressing them through. If you're not proficient in the computer, I'll try to help you. It may slow you down the first month because you're going to have to fumble around to figure out how to do things. But again, most of us in here are really good to try to help you. And you might want to pal up with somebody that's a little better on the computer if you're not. But I have people, I've got a grandmother that didn't even know how to do email 3 years ago, and she could probably outtrade any trader out there. So don't let that be the reason you don't do this. If you're not ready to put funds in your starter account, don't let this be the reason you don't do this, because I'm not going to let you trade live dollars anyway. I don't want you to blow up your account. The whole object here is to build life skills. The most I would have let anyone trade with is 2,500, and even then we're not trading with 2,500. You're not ready. So for 30, 60, 90 days, some of you may decide to stay virtual. Others, if you're a little more experienced, you kind of dip your toes in after a few weeks. I get that. I understand that. I try to give you some slower trades, lower risk trades when it's safe so that you could do those while you learn how to day trade. Part-time traders, we've got to learn how to work around your schedules, how the alerts come out, so you can learn how to mirror those. I trade live, usually Thursday mornings via audio and cam. About 9:15 to 10:30 or 11, I trade live with the group. It's a great learning experience. I slow the pace way down. So, some people mirror me live, and I'm aware of that, so I try to stay right with those trades. The other mornings I trade live. I'm posting. I post my trades. I have intraday alerts. I trade live all day, primarily on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I at least come in for the close on those days, and I try to have help sessions or help labs during the intraday period. I'll send out a note and let everybody know I'll be available to answer questions. I have help labs in the evenings that I'm live with open mic. That allows people to answer questions. I have forums that you can post your questions in. So I'm very good about making sure you find the resources that you need. On the flip side of that, I ask that you don't go live right up front. I ask that you make sure you understand this system. It's a year for a reason. If it was this easy, everybody would do it. But I can teach people usually to take that 2K and turn it to 6 figures if you'll stay on the plan. I do it all the time. There's no reason I'm not so special that someone else can't do it, given the fact they have the right tools and resources. So I hope this answers your question. The enrollment dates are here. You would enroll. I ask you to take care of tuition a week prior to that because I have activities that I want you to do. I open up our work folder the week prior so I can get you a little, I call it pre-orientation to the orientation, so I can make sure you can get around the materials. Those of you that are ready to jumpstart are usually ready to get in that folder. So a week prior, I open that folder up for the month. So register. It doesn't cost you anything to register. I do not allow anybody that hasn't paid tuition to start the first class, though. I don't do refunds. This is no different than a college course. I do offer tuition on quarterly installments, and once you get my materials and you start attending classes, I can't take that back. I've given one $100 refund in my entire life off of this out of 4,000 students. So now I have a refund policy. So if you're not willing to work at this, I'm just going to say don't bother. Don't waste your time and mine. I'm not going to sit here and make you rich. I'll teach you how to do this. Will I have a service that I put out trades for people that don't want to learn how to do this? You betcha. My parents could care less whether they learn how to do this, so I will build trades for those that are busy. Part-timers, you can do this because I've built this when I was a part-timer. Hope this helps you. Shoot me an email if there's something else. I'll try to make a few more of these to answer your questions. This is worth the learn.